got though from Paris is a good truck.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have an air conditioner on it, but it's a good tandem.
Tandem?
I mean, it's worth money for sure.
Oh, man.
It runs. We haven't really been able to take it out on the road yet because we don't have a title to it even, so we can't get it registered and we can't get insurance on it until we get the title.
Oh, that's pretty good. Now, did you get to pick it out? Or did they just?
No, I mean, yeah, you go online, you look at all the stuff they have online, you bid on specific trucks.
Can you go up there and look at
You
it?
could, yeah, I mean, it's quite a way, we didn't go up there and look at it. Yeah, but you could, if it was closer, like if they ever do any surplus sales down in Carbondale or down this way where we can actually go look at it, we would.
It's a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, yeah. Now we got that one truck that you brought back, it's just a junk.
Is that pickup?
Yeah, we'll just have to drive whatever parts we need off of it and scrap the rest, because this is junk.
That big cab.
I bet they were probably better than my farm truck. Doing like that.
So they said that the tie rod end was in on it, couldn't even steer it.
Yeah, you
See, it's like my pickup.
apparently, I don't know if it was when they loaded it on Gerald's truck or if it was when they were moving it around, but the forklift basically caved in the sides of it, and then when they picked it up, they weren't careful, they bent the drive shaft and ruined the transmission, so it's basically junk. Other than normal little parts that you can get off of it, it's junk.
How's the bridge doing?
Bridge is over. It's done. We just need to, maybe when we get around that place with oil and chipping, we're going to grade it out and we're going to make it smooth and oil and chipping, so it'll be finalized on our end then. But I mean, as far as the contractor is concerned, it's done. So we can drive by.
Are they happy out there today, or ain't nobody complaining or nothing?
Nobody's complaining. It's a good thing. We're about halfway across the county on oil and chipping, so we're working our way to the east.
Did you tell me Joe Eisenhower, he's retired? So that he covered by the
Well, I heard that he went out of business. I don't know if he retired or if there was some other motive behind that. Yeah. I heard that he was not in business anymore. He was in the bridge business came in. Look at that backyard and out. Never really seen it too often bad. I mean,
It's nothing that bad on
but
us.
But yeah, there's definitely the part that she was talking about is way off the right way.
Yeah, I mean,
It's good
a
use
good 15 yards.
But yeah.
What they need to do is get a little mini hole back in there and do some work in it, or take some trees down and straighten it out, or
They're worried about it even back in there, really they just need to
riprap or something.
make the bank a nice slope and put some riprap on it.
Well, all you do.
We talked about it's been a while since I've been here, a few weeks. And the last time I was here, John Kruger came in and was talking about his subdivision. I sent him a letter. I went out there and looked at it all, looked at the plat. I talked with Josh about it. But I made a list of everything that he would have to do to be able to get it up to the standard of where the county accepts roads. I haven't heard back from him. I'm sure he's not going to be happy because it's a pretty extensive list.
Shoulders.
Yeah, but basically, it needed some kind of shoulders constructed on the roads. Really, I know he patched out there, but the road surface is terrible. I mean, it's looks like the beginnings of a Cedar Lane. I mean, it's basically it's alligator cracked everywhere.
I know that one curve was really deteriorated.
Yeah. The culvert pipes that are out there, the ends of them are smashed and they're starting to rust through. There's just a lot of work to do, and I don't think he will.
You know, I can't understand Homer Jeffers, you know, Homer. He built, maybe Cedar Lane, I'm not sure, or back in the, now here's a guy that should know more than anybody what's required, and didn't do it. Shoulders, I tell you, that's the first thing you'll see, no shoulders. Out there, Johnny Burgers, Bill Shearbaum built that. You know Bill. Lives out by Franklin. He built that. And Larry took one that I really, Tyler Lane.
Yeah. The one off of, Old Marion Road?
Yeah. Where Becky,
Yeah.
lives. The utility poles are sitting in the bottom of the ditch.
Who built that one?
Chevron. Bill Schmidt. I mean, I don't understand if they were there when he built the ditch or if they came later, I don't know. Why they're in the bottom of that ditch? It really affects cleaning it out, affects water flow. But
Yeah.
now they pass it on.
And really and honestly, this goes back to the whole subdivision process. And I've said it before, and this is my story, I'll keep sticking to it. I think we just need a better process from start to finish. I mean, you need to require people to have plans drawn up. You need to have checks and balances during construction, to be able to, force them to build it correctly. I mean, no offense against Aubrey and all them, but people like that, they've just been doing things for years the way they've done them, and I don't think they've ever looked at a plan to build anything. It's just go out there, let's make a path and put some rock on it, let's call it a road. They don't understand about cross sections and drainage and all that kind of stuff as far as doing it to a standard. They just,
But you know, there wasn't 7 steps, I think, to building that road. I mean, and it says right in that paper, I had one of them, the road bed's 20 feet wide and you've got a 4-foot shoulder.
yeah.
How is that so hard to understand?
It's not. I mean, it has to be 28 feet wide rock. And,
Yeah.
and there's really literally very none. I mean, I don't even, and it's not Aubrey. I mean, it's basically everybody.
I know.
Everybody is doing it. I mean, whoever built Woodhaven at the time, it was the same thing. There was a county standard then that doesn't meet it. Luckily, the city's annexed that one, and
Yeah.
we don't have to deal with it. But it's all that way.
Well, you know, if you can skimp a little bit, I guess you'd save a little money. I don't know what the problem is.
People get angry with you all, with me, with the county in general about things of this nature because we won't accept things and do, and it's just, it's not really our fault. They just did not follow what they're supposed to follow. And the rules that we have are very, very light compared to a lot of places.
A baby could understand it.
Yeah. So, anyway,
Hey, I noticed you're talking about tar and chip, Dry Ridge Road was needing some tar and chip up down through there.
Maybe it'll pass, huh?
You're gonna get right on that.
I know.
Send it back over that way, maybe.
That's on the list.
His old go-to phrase,
Follow
it's
list.
on the list. You know how many lists I'm on?
Yeah, I think I'm approaching your success sometime.
Probably on some of the same list.
And then the next bridge that we're going to do, the one out there on Burnett Road, it's still in design right now. It's still in getting the clearances and everything. They're making us do an archaeological dig out there.
With rock.
Indians.
It is wrong.
find some, we'll have to need it.
They gotta send their people out to
I guess
do an archaeological excavation.
Carbondale bunch will come down, I guess,
I don't know.
this college, you know.
But anyway, I'm trying to get it going along. It snags and it's gonna take us a little longer. Because we got to let her do that.
Which one is that the Travis did?
It's between Steve Corey's and Mars.
Yeah.
How old is it?
How old? I'd say.
That's not the one Jan Stewart did.
The next level.
Yeah. This one's probably built in the late 60s to early 70s.
When you gonna do that?
All this clearance stuff worked out.
Maybe next year.
Probably. Yeah, it won't be this year. So, yeah, it's stuff like that really gets under my skin, but there's nothing to do
A
with
whole
it.
lot of red tape in there. And hope to God that they can find it. Really.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world if they do, because they'll just send their people out to excavate it and everything like that. It just takes extra time. Time, delays, things. Deal with it.
I'll run by there when they're digging through an arrow.
They'll all be down.
Project.
What, was there engines there, I guess?
I mean, there was all across the county, I'd say it's the same thing. I guess this particular, where that switchback and that creek is, they're thinking there was a little village or something right there on that point.
Been a good spot for one.
That water running south.
This
kinda
bridge is
north.
running north, and then it
It
turns
goes
back
east.
around and goes south, and then it turns
Or it runs north and then west and then back to the south.
and then
Because it crosses Permit Road
twice
twice.
within a quarter mile.
Was that the same water that goes, that Jan?
Yep.
Same creek.
Then it goes right by Elbridge's house.
And then, yeah, then it crosses State Bridge Road.
That's right. That's pretty sad bridge there, so, but that's a new bridge, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Newer.
both of those two, on the one down on Mermet, the one on State Bridge, they're both newer. They're both concrete beam and, the correct kind of piles and everything, not wood. They're not the best bridges in the world, but they'll last a lot longer.
Joe, what was the matter with Long John's? Besides the shoulder?
It's all lumpy.
Well, the condition of it, I mean, it's,
Was it,
all
was
the
that the only thing wrong with it when it was put in the shoulder?
Oh, as far as why they were rejected the first time around, I would say it was because of the shoulders. Yeah, I talked to Larry one time here since that, and that's what he remembers. Because it was, the cross section wasn't right. It didn't have shoulders. The ditches weren't out far enough.
Yeah.
Just drop off.
You know what? We're just gonna quit accepting roads. That's what I told Joe. That's my plan. We're gonna pass an ordinance, no more county roads we can't afford.
Hey, I'll be on board with that one, Jeff. I'll be the first one to recommend that.
And there's a few of them need to be dropped.
Anyway,
Guys out mowing like crazy, I guess.
Yeah. It seems like, and that comment was just made this morning by one of the guys. It's hard for them to even realize that they're keeping up this year because it's grass
It's growing
growing
like
so big.
crazy, yeah.
So,
Heard no complaints about it.
No?
I talked to you about it. I did hear maybe Ben knows a little bit more about it, there was an accident at the intersection up there where we have the flashing lights, so.
I think she said she looked and was.
Hate to say I told you so, but I knew it wouldn't work for very long, maybe. Luckily, they didn't crash into the sign and tear the light down.
It'll happen.
But yeah, I'm sure it will. Just a matter of time. It's,
And hopefully with some, if they're gonna hit it, they got insurance.
yeah. So, I've got nothing else.
All right. Thank you, folks.
All right, anytime.
Thank you.
All right, try to stay cool. I will. That's a challenge, isn't it? Bring some good news. Oh my, look at that stack he brought us. I thought I was done with my ink pen. Hey, bring it here. Well, that's good news. There you go. Yes.
Back in February, remember when it did the lightning strike, the phones messed them up? Is there any idea what day in February it would be?
I bet you keep it to you.
Is it something that Kodak's would have worked on? To get it back up?
I don't know, but I know I had John Long in my office working on my, so they took out my voter registration. So it wouldn't be hard for me to pinpoint it. And I'll look at it. Okay. Seems like it was right around Lincoln's birthday. But we were off. You all were, we were. And I came back in and yeah, and there was lightning strike. So it's right around in that time frame, I'm pretty sure. But I'll narrow it down even more.
Okay, all right.
See if you can get a time.
I can get a day. I can't get a time, but I can get a day.
You see that guy in that pickup the other day run a red light right in front of you? Right here by City National Bank, I seen it happen. Light turned red, he was sitting in the unmarked car, light. Run right, I mean, red, beat red, and run right across from the sheriff. I seen it like I was in the
So
truck.
the light just changed and
He must have had his mind on lunch at Pat Ed's.
Was it going south to Boat or somewhere? Import?
He was going to Fat Ed's. Cause I wasn't going, I mean, he wasn't going.
Oh, okay.
That thing light turned yellow and I had my mind on something. It turned red and I thought, dang, I don't think nobody coming. I look over and he was, of all the people, running a red light.
there was dead.
My passenger was laughing. Well, maybe he wasn't paying attention. The thing even got lights on it yet. See, he could have pulled me over. He'd have got me, wouldn't he?
Last week, place until Barnhill up there. I don't know if he talked to you about it. Barnhill seemed to think that the water might have been coming in on top of those dog houses. We might have to wait till it rains hard again, and he said something about maybe we get the city fire department to bring some water and
Yeah.
get some gas, so they can catch it that way.
Make it rain, yeah.
And look at that, that's going to be taken care of. We've got one big issue up there right now that I'm not sure how. It's the toilet up there by that vault in the main lobby.
Go to the left, right, yeah.
We've been trouble with the water.
Marcia's up there at least once, twice a week with a snake and that motor we've got. It's like something, like somebody flushes a comb down the toilet and gets hung in that trap.
It's hanging the rest of it.
Sometimes it'll stay open, sometimes it'll flap down. I don't know. The only way to do that is take the ceiling out of the basement and take the trap loose. It's getting worse. Whatever it is, that rotor mover's not going to come loose.
I guess, do you do that work maybe?
I'd be about the only one, because it's going to have to be a licensed plumber to take it apart. It's going to be in the ceiling above Larry Grace's office or something.
Oh my gosh.
That router you've got, just a crank.
I think so.
I just wondered, I don't know if all those power routers would tear things up in there or not.
I don't see, the way Marcia's been doing it, she's going through the pole. Bigger than you can't do that, she's gonna have to find.
That's what I was wondering.
We'll take them all off, maybe.
That's what the man
That may be cheaper than,
That'd be cheap, so.
well, maybe,
If it worked.
the place out in Paducah, I've had more on sewer over here on Bureau. They got a camera they run down through there. So,
Ron?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's over here quite often. He was, matter of fact, the day that I happened to call him, he was over here working at Big John. He said it was Ron's septic, I think.
Yeah, Ron's.
Ron's
yeah.
plumbing or something like that.
Yeah. Second.
Be okay to call him, have him, good?
Yes, sir.
She said it's getting worse.
City uses it, you know, fix that.
Yukon refrigeration, do people good to work with, or is that, I assume that's John's deal, but
They're the ones that works on the walk-in freezer.
freezer? I was thinking they were working on an ice machine or something.
Yeah, I think they work on golf. They don't work on the air conditioner, they work on the refrigerator.
Barnhill, you give your bill.
He's gonna get me one. Never turned in any yet?
Never been through this desk.
We don't get it, we can't pay it.
Yeah,
We may not be able to pay it if we get it.
Yeah, that's the other thing, but we won't go there.
Every day, he never mentioned anything about the return.
I called him at least 2 or 3 times.
On the bill, or something.
Yeah, shuffling that way, he goes, come on, let's see where we're at. To no avail. And I hadn't heard nothing out of the gentleman lately either.
Well, he's one that started on that small program out next to that north of the big one there.
Mention that one, but
That's what he said. In fact, he asked me to get a contract to do that. But I did talk to Jeff and Jason about it. We haven't made a decision. He just brought up Johnny Adams. Really, I don't care.
Total replace on a 2012 Dodge Charger. Dang it, the battery must have went so dead it wouldn't run, huh? Replace alternator. Who's with that?
belongs.
11 string.
goes out, you don't have a little bit of battery life, it just shuts everything down, locks up.
There's so much
Stops.
electronics on the car. Where was he at, do you know? Was he out on the road or at
On
home?
North Avenue, so.
Of course, in 2012, he's probably getting several miles on that thing. ain't he?
John still taking care of the dog?
I don't know if I told you, a couple of weeks ago, he had trouble with the air conditioning unit.
Yeah, I was looking to see if it was it was barely out or something.
Called over to, we called them several different places, but Royal Oaks over Paducah called us, said bring it over there, and they got hold of somebody from Chevrolet, and they, even though it was out of warranty, they brought it back in, fixed the whole thing, no charge.
Good deal. Did you hear that?
It was gonna cost a couple
Oh,
$1,000.
man.
Royal
Little
Oaks fixed the
hole
air
in the
conditioner in the dog
Little
vehicle.
hole right,
and took
sucked
care of
that
it, even
metal
though it was
all
out
the
of
way through the system, all the way to the
You
back.
need to pay attention.
So they had, well, it's $2,000-3,000 bill.
It's nice of you.
You know, kudos.
We were gonna take it back up to where we got it, by Chicago, and I said, no, we're local, we'll take that. You know, has anybody ever found that resolution on this army truck, that truck we passed it?
The one that emergency manual.
Yeah, I was gonna give them that big 5-ton truck.
Where is it?
The truck is out there.
Stuck in the fence, right?
Yeah, but I was gonna give it to Scott. Needs you to sign the resolution so I can give him the title. Can't
If you
find
can get a new one or
it.
something.
Can't have it right now.
Yeah. Whatever it takes.
Oh, he's probably got a copy of it.
He may, him or one of the girls may be able to pull it up on her computer where they printed it off or something. Maybe the easiest. Got your hotel full?
Right now, we got 46, had over 50 over the weekend.
I seen somebody having a bad day down there the other day. JD was leaving with a car in cuffs. I bet he was late for court or something was going on.
We've been overcrowded for a month. Winter has a lot to do with it. A lot of domestics. Talked to Marcia yesterday, they were supposed to get that window fixed today upstairs.
Yeah. Said she had to do that and something else.
Right there.
Yeah, that's right. Time for some, she had to buy a new one.
She said she's gonna work on an air conditioner. Replace one. That's all I got. Say this Ron's, is that a boot?
Yeah.
You can do it.
Okay. Thank you.
Take care. You probably had a filling thing up for that, but you won't need it.
And then we got the mowing, you forwarded the mowing bill to us, I think, okay, does that, do we pay that back to you or to,
Have we paid that? Or is he paying?
am I paying the person directly or?
Person direct.
Okay. Otherwise, we're a couple of weeks from school starting everywhere, pretty much here around the week of the 15th. This is a couple days before.
They don't get no break, these kids.
I've got two districts that start on the 8th, so.
Well, I think Kentucky starts over there real early.
They do, a lot of them went about a decade ago to a little more of a balanced calendar, and they do the 2 weeks between each grading period.
Yeah.
If you're all air conditioned, I guess that works. They still get out about the end of May. I know here when we were younger, it seemed like the first semester ended after Christmas at some point. Well, a lot of people now end the semester before Christmas, and if you do that, you try to balance them because, especially at the high school when you're teaching semester classes, if you've got one really short semester and really long one, it's hard to equal that out. Um,
Who's got, does Durham have the buses?
Durham has the
I
buses.
saw a bus with that name on it.
That is,
Were they?
associated, I'm not sure where their home company is, but they're associated with what was Beck Bus, Bill Beck out of
I
Mount
remember
Vernon.
that name.
And in fact, on some of their buses, you'll see below the driver's side window, something about contracted through or something with Beck Bus, but it's that same group. They've got contracts in Heron, Cesarville, different places up there. I know they are active about not only people having the minimum training from the state, but doing their own. In fact, they've been doing that in our building. They were there the day the storm came through, actually, because they were helping Jan watch the rotation as it came across.
I bet their insurance is terrible on the buses.
I don't know, and I guess there's specific companies that write policies for those kind of things, but you think about it, and that's still the safest
Yeah, really,
mode of
there's
transportation to
very
school.
seldom will you ever hear of an accident.
No, you don't.
And,
I think people are careful right now.
and a perception of it, I mean, it's the safest way to and from school. You have, is that versus if you've ever been on a school parking lot at 8 in the morning or
It is
3
a
o'clock,
madhouse.
and everybody trying to get to work, drop off, this, that, you're focused on
Other
everything
things.
but what you need to be
That's right.
doing.
That's right.
But yeah, then when something happens, plus hopefully, red fire engines and yellow school buses or something, people try to be a little careful of. We still have issues of, people passing buses with the stop sign out, and try to get license plates and those kind of things, but it is a little tough to prosecute, and that's an issue with all of our state's attorneys. It's tough to prosecute to get everything you need, and identify who's in the car, and all of those things. Some tried stoplight, stop sign cameras, but I'm not sure that's been really effective either, but it's just, people pay attention to what you're doing when you're on the road. And then you throw in high school drivers as well, and new drivers there, that's just one more thing to be watching for.
Yeah.
But especially as districts have gotten larger, as this one has gotten larger over the years, if you didn't have that transportation network,
You gotta have it.
you'd have issues, so.
Where are they, where is their office? Is
I'm
it
not
out there at the-
I'm not sure where they bought yet. I've
Was
talked
they
to
gonna buy
them a few
a place?
times, or bought, rent. I thought they were trying for somewhere that did have, garage space,
Garage, yeah.
because they were going to,
Have a maintenance guy.
send down here, which was another problem last year. They didn't want to send anybody down here, and, getting public buses back up to Carbondale, I think, was an issue. So they want somebody on site. So yeah, even for us, we try to have a back to school meeting of administrators before the school year starts. Well, shoot, we've got to do that next week somehow, because people start so early, so out of July, and boom, you're at it. Our portion, the education portion did pass, the budget did pass through, so everybody's set to go and moving forward. For our office, we've included several of those things. Now it's a matter of when money actually flows, and there was a big adjustment this year on grants. The feds have been after the state for several years about grant accountability, and whenever you have that, then they give you more hoops to jump through. So they're doing that across several agencies. Several of our grants are, all of our grants are not just from the state board. We've got some through DHS and others. We've had to go through that, and those should have been ready July 1st, and they aren't exactly. And trying to build the plane as we go along, so we hope money is flowing on some of those things, if not by the end of the month, sometime in August. our state meeting just a week and a half ago in Springfield. I was sworn in a second time as a state vice president. And talked to our group, talked to legislators. I mean, we face, no matter where you're at in the state, you face some of the same kind of issues. And we worked on those. And, except for our office having a little issue with our email server not having email for 4 or 5 days, it's been
That's interesting, wasn't it?
it's been fairly smooth. Well, yeah, as much as you've got to have that kind of communication, trying to manage something as spread out as we are. And yeah, if it was during the school year when we
That'd be
have the kids
crazy.
there and technology, I mean, even here, a lot of our instruction is online, so you've got to have that stuff up and ready. And when it goes down, you've got to have it fixed, or you're sitting twiddling your thumbs. So, but here we are, flying through another summer.
Someone asked me yesterday if there's gonna be enough money to continue throughout the year. Is that gonna be the case?
That was what was approved, and from what our state reps and senator have said in the meetings that they were in, and Representative Bradley even said in a budget meeting, they were sitting with Tim Newting, the budget director, and he said, we will take education off the top. So, it's the governor's and his staff's intention to, that's what we'll do first.
I think if it wasn't, he wouldn't cave.
Right, I think that's, people know how many different things, and people are touched by that, how many parents, how many kids, how many mothers, and where the kids all go, at least 180 days of the year.
We gotta get these kids educated so they can get a job out of state somewhere.
Yeah. Carrying Illinois across the world. So yeah, kids going off to college and everywhere else, hope to get through the rest of the summer safely. I think I talked about a month ago, it's been a rough few weeks here and across the region. Families affected by things, but hopefully we can stay safe and get back at it.
Yep.
We do our part. I'll be back at some point in a couple of weeks. I'll get through the district and watch on that. And if you need anything, just if you have any questions, just holler at me and I'll see if I can find the answers.
Will do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.